All right, it is Friday the 13th today, and we have some scary deals for you guys. Yes, it is June 13th, 2025. We are here at Pomona Fairplex for a swap meet that is not the Pomona swap meet. It is the LA Roadster Show. This one happens once a year. It's been going on since the 50s. But a lot of people don't realize they have a really great swap meet attached to the show, so I usually come out and I cover that on the Friday, and then Saturday we do the main show. There'll probably be enough time for me to cover some of the show today as well after we get done with the swap meet. And this is the only swap meet video I do where we also not only see cars that are for sale, we also see parts that are for sale, because there's always a lot of interesting stuff to see. And since it's not as big as, say, Pomona or Long Beach swap meet, I can film some of the other stuff as well. So I know a lot of people do like that as well. I did bring the Suburban. I'm parked in the car show area, so it's nice because I can keep my waters and my lunch in there. But we're going to go out and we're going to see everything that's for sale right now. All right, so the actual Pomona swap meet is next Sunday, the 22nd. So of course I will be here. The night before I have a concert. I'm going to see OMD at the Greek, which originally was scheduled for last year, and that got changed, of course, to the night before Pomona for me. That's okay. A Model T here. So also, if you catch this early enough, the swap meet is here both days. So tomorrow, Saturday, the swap meet will be going on as well. So, and of course, the show is generally bigger on Saturday. There's a Model A Roadster pickup. Next Saturday, I'm probably just going to do a local cars and coffee in the morning, if anything. This one's for sale for $50,000. Remember the swap meet rules? There you go, $50,000 for the panel delivery. The week after that, on I believe it's the 28th, we have Carpinteria Rods and Roses. I have nothing for the 29th yet, which is the Sunday. Hopefully that changes. If not, I'll just take the day off. 4th of July, we have, cars are rolling in. 4th of July, we're up at Sespe Creek Show in Fillmore. And then on the 6th, we have Flathead again. And on the 6th, we have Montrose. I just found out the Montrose show. I just added that to the tentative list. Tentative list will be in the comment section shortly after the video post. Lots of great events coming up in July. We got Glendale Cruise Night. Still planning to drive to Washington State to cover the Good Guys meet up there with my daughter. I have tickets for Devo while we're up there in Seattle. Still filling in the schedule for the second half of the year as dates come up. Alright, I got a Honey Minute Trail. We started it up. Vehicles for sale. C10, all the patina. Oh, you can't see in there, but you can. $396. I'm bringing the for sale sign. A lot of the vendors are still kind of setting up too, so. Last year it said it started like at noon, or it was like midday. So that's when I got here, and by then like the swap meet was like in full swing. And it was midday, so it was nice and hot. There's the for sale sign, 68 C10. I'm at the point where I'm finding out about dates of shows and then checking to see if I've already listed them, and then realizing I already had, so. swap meet rule is do not call on any vehicle too far ahead into the future. It's likely sold by then. We got a C20 Cheyenne with a 454 and a turbo 400. 34,000 on this one. Got 55 Chevy. 265, 3 on the tree. Very original car. 45,000, it's a 2-door post. Info on the 55. It's got a Felix antenna ball. I really wanted to have the satellite. I've not been able to drive the satellite around and sort things out on it. I was super busy this week. Kid is out of school. She will be joining me Sunday for Cruising Brea, by the way. She said she would come and be in the video, hopefully. But at least we'll spend the day together, and after I get done filming, we'll go get some nice lunch, and I'll bring you some of the parts. This guy's got wheels. This is the same guy that has the trucks. He's got torque thrusts. It's like takeoff BFGs. I just bought new BFGs for the satellite, man. Those are not cheap anymore. Fun fact, first thing I ever did to establish credit when I was in the Navy was I bought a set of BFGs. I got a loan from the credit union on base. Buy a set of BFGs for my 77 Trans Am. There they're rolling in.
There he is.
Guy's got a bunch of vintage stuff. She got a Judas Priest shirt. Cheech and Chong, what's he got? Got Mike Tyson. He was Las Vegas. Say the Farm. Oh, Snake Farm. I thought it was the Farm, that British group from the 90s. Remember they had that hit Groovy Train? No, it's not. Snake Farm. Okay.
Some kind of terrier.
There you go. 71 Triumph. Bonneville. 7,500 on this one. Saw some great bikes at the Steve McQueen show, if you haven't watched that video. That is my longest video to date. 2 hours and 50 minutes, but what a fantastic show. So that one is cars, motorcycles, airplanes, military vehicles, you name it. Got Roadster, got the W head.
Well, I don't know. I haven't
40
checked
dash.
it. You know, kind of hobbling around. And
That reminds me, Moon Eyes is coming up in July as well. Not the big show, the open house at actual Moon Eyes. All right, so I just looked it up. Moon Eyes is the 12th of the Moon Eyes open house. Is the 12th of July. Day after, on the 13th, is Long Beach Swap Meet. Double check the list. Cutlass Supreme. There we go, all sorts of stuff. Hubcaps, wheels, 59 Schwinn. There you go. Red Phantom. It's got the vintage speedometer. I have a 56 Western Flyer bike myself. It's not this fancy, but it's got that headlight. We're just gonna walk through some of the stuff.
Good stuff. I saw it from outside.
Gauges, master cylinder, transmissions, couple heads.
Who's loving the life?
Tell me about these V860 prices.
Well,
It's all polished and ready to go for your flathead.
Up on the top. And the little flashy piece back here. Yeah.
Couple radiators. For everybody always complains I don't show the parts. There you go. So probably all the parts I need for my 40 too. All sorts of stuff. There we go. Here's what they look like assembled. There's your Roadster with a flathead. There are all sorts of parts, signs.
Well, that's that white dude?
56 Safari.
Oh, yeah, I know who he is.
Harley Davidson.
Big man.
A set of blue plates. There you go. Now you wanted to see the Safari, so here we go. 56. There's a whole bunch of Nomads and one Safari at Burbank Road Kings last Sunday. That was a good show. I got a square body short bed. 86. 15,000 on that one. Can you read it? Okay, good. What do we got right in the middle? It is a short bed. I hate to tell you what I sold the last one of these I had years ago for, but it was not that much money. These are like the hot thing now. On 6 carburetors. It was last tagged in 72. It is straight out of a barn. Coupe.
And then, as I was thinking down to that, have you ever heard of a drink called Amber Burnett? No. Okay, so they kill
Parts, they got tools. Now you got a quarters patch. I need a gas cap for your mother. That's an old stock. It's not a reproduction one. Single plates, wall hangers, slot mags, a bit of everything. A couple Schwinn's. All right, Roadster pickup. Chevy powered. I should mention that it's a car I've known about, parked at a house in my neighborhood that I've known about for years. Never asked about it, and then nothing much has really gone on at the house. There was a car parked in the driveway towards the street that was kind of like a more modern car, but very expired tags on it. Probably early 2000s car. But the car in the back just never really asked about it. And I noticed now there was never much going on at the house. I noticed now they're doing some roofing. The car in the driveway with the expired tags moved, which it never moves. So I knocked on the door and asked about the car in the back, and they were interested in selling it. I will say it is, I'm not going to say what it is in case I wind up with it, but it's pretty spectacular. It'd be an amazing find. We'll just leave it at that. Nothing this old, but nice trailer here. So that is sort of like a deal I'm working on that's in progress. I left them my number, all that good stuff. So I don't know. Always when you know there's an old cool car in somebody's yard and you start seeing things happen at the house where there previously wasn't anything happening, you need to ask about it. There's the car, Roadster here. But I don't want to give away what it is just in case I do wind up with it.
Keep your hands in your pocket.
Right-hand drive. I think most people know, most car guys know, like when you encounter a situation like that, you need to go ask about it as soon as possible before it winds up somewhere where it doesn't need to be, such as pick apart. Although the guys seem to know what they had. So.
Yeah.
Oh, they did say they were possibly interested in selling the vehicle as well. So. And yes, I gave him my card for my YouTube channel so he can look up.
What's happening? How you doing?
It's good.
Appreciate your videos.
Oh, thanks. I actually run into a lot of the guys that find parts like these at estate sales. Oh, yesterday I found it at an estate. I should post it in the community tab. I posted it on my Instagram, which by the way, I barely do Instagram. So I posted it on there, and I posted it on my Facebook. So the old Pac Bell sign. Coca-Cola. A lot of guys bring out signs and gas pumps here too. We'll probably get to some of those here in a few. But yeah, I found at an estate sale yesterday a very nice painting of a Volkswagen Carmen Ghia in front of a mid-century house. I just had to have it. And it wasn't overpriced, which was nice. It was actually, even my daughter, when I brought it home, she really liked it. I got fender skirts for various models. So the torque thrust. Some of the stuff. The old cans. I've actually got quite a few of those I found at sales over the years. I got one that's like a 1-gallon oil can with a picture of an elephant on it. And I looked it up, it's worth quite a bit of money. Stuff. Check that out. Kellogg cereal display. Metal. Alright, so I've had 3 people ask me about the Smog thing so far today. And I got asked randomly in an Italian restaurant the other day as well. I was out with my daughter having lunch at an Italian restaurant. I got asked about the Smog thing there. Okay, 35-year rolling exemption. 75 and older stays the same. Got the gas pumps. So if you have a 75 or older, your exemption stays the same. You don't have to get different plates or anything. Now, 76 and newer, up to 35-year rolling, which means it'll roll up a year. And this will start in 2027, so it'll start with the 92 model year. Now I'm confused. No, I'm just kidding. But you'll have to have historic vehicle plates and historic and collector insurance. But they're working on getting the collector insurance taken off. The Senator is Senator Grove, and the what's the other one? And they're working on maybe doing the special thing for guys who have original license plates, like blue plates. We got an anvil, a little bit of everything. I know they're not going to track your car. Okay, they're not putting GPS on your car. I've been asked that as well. There you go, some taxidermy. That's a really cool sign. Got a Project Crosley. A car made by the radio manufacturer. I've actually got a Crosley radio. I've owned since like junior high that I got at a sale way back then. Is load down? Okay. I got a 40 Ford radiator. I've actually got mine still. I had mine redone. There you go, license plates.
The money is in restoring. So what if you pay $1,000 or $30,000 for a tour? It's all money in the Toyota.
There you go, 38 Chevy, two-door sedan.
Have a seat. There's a
3,500. She's a project. That's 58 Buick.
That's my best friend.
I'll catch up.
Those are the grills on these, the squares. All right, so everybody that keeps asking me if my 40's for sale, that is not. Here's a 40 convertible. I'm assuming it's for sale. It's in the swap meet area. This flathead looks like flathead was rebuilt at some point. Well, we've been rolling in. There's one guy that has a lot of stuff. This should be like a Mike Feinstein's video. No, I'm just, the car guys like this stuff. There you go. Street signs. I'm not gonna jump over. I guarantee I'll trip on something if I go through there. So you got a trolley.
Look at that.
Meter. You got a coin box for public transportation of some sort. I know buses and the streetcars use those. Those actually pop up at estate sales every once in a while. Show the old console. Got telegraph stuff. There you go, Autorama. Dune buggy back there. All sorts of neat stuff. Through here. They said they will be out here tomorrow as well. Alright, it's not for sale, but another C10. Here we can bounce into the something automobilia. Got the Ford dealer sign. Gas pumps. Oh, that. There you go. Gas pump's got a light. Got a McDonald's display.
902 days.
What's that?
Escondido Bill.
So it's an apple crate. As I say, is that an orange crate? No, it's an apple crate. I think the orange crate's the one everybody knows. Like the Gray Ghost.
900 so far. He says he'll probably never come back.
Got the plate frame for the big frame. For the big plates, I mean. Gumball machine. World's Fair. Old Auto Club stop sign. Some vintage metal toys. Got the bridge under construction porcelain. Western Auto.
Doing a YouTube video?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Got these frames. San Francisco Fort. I didn't bring it over here so you can actually see it right side up. Got Bob's. Speaking of which, if I get done here early enough and I get the video up early enough, I might go to Bob's tonight. If I'm not completely destroyed. So much eye candy. I've got some porcelain signs, but I'm not like. I've got a freeway sign from the 50s. How you doing? Good morning. There you go. Auto Club speed limit sign. US 40 shield. Rambler American 65. 6-cylinder 3-speed car. That's 14,000. So like I said, the for sale cars are mixed in with the parts. This one, I should have mentioned that earlier. Also, this is not Grand National Roadster Show. This is LA Roadsters. There's two different shows. People do get confused quite a bit. It's usually my two disclaimers for this. So the Grand National Roadster Show, they have indoor displays. This show, there are no indoor displays. 39 coupe. This is like roughly the same condition as my 40. Except mine was painted green house paint. Now we got a coupe, 3-window. Also, God, the news is we lost Sly Stone, Sly and the Family Stone. We lost Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys. A very bad week for those who love music, and great music as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's another post I did on Facebook. I got to see the original lineup.
Yeah, that's unheard.
In a soundstage thanks to Sirius XM radio. I was standing 10 feet from them while they did all their hits. And I posted a picture that they wouldn't let you take pictures in there, but they sent you, everyone got a picture with the Beach Boys, and they sent it out to you later. Well, it has a for sale sign on it. Still has this thing from Roadster, Grand National Roadster Show, I should say, on the windshield. I still have a few of those in the cars that have taken over the years. Oh, in this case, it's a for sale sign that's just there. Probably has something written on it. Yeah, we'll get to the Impala on the next line. All kinds of stuff. Barbershop poles. Those are really I found out how collectible those were when I had one of those barber chairs and I went to sell it. Started Googling things. Well, intakes, they got intakes. They got valve covers. There you want body panels, they got body panels. El Camino is like a 60, Caprice for a 66, off a big block car. Needle.
He doesn't like that look.
There you go. Ford Coupe. Says it's on non-op. 3600.
Heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, driving speakers. All sorts of radios.
All Bluetooth.
I got a whole bunch of radios up on my shelf. All right, Project 59. Told you I'd bring it to you. She's a little help. You know, the 59s aren't growing on trees these days.
I wouldn't waste my time.
And a 56. Sedan delivery. He's parked in the electric car spots. A 57 150 two-door wagon. So I said, once again, this is the swap meet day. The show will be in the next video. Back alley. So Ford cab over. 53, got yours for 55,000. Even got the opera window. Guess it must have been done in the 70s. This one was probably put opera windows on everything. All the car companies did it. They got a KLS banner. I've actually got a stop sign just like that one, the California Department of Highways. I got it years ago at a garage sale for like 20 bucks. They go for a lot more than that, but I got mine at a yard sale and I knew exactly what it was and I grabbed it. The old menu. A Model 8 pickup, Roadster style. Guys got all the sheet metal. They call it, bring the
Oh, yeah, you do for your truck, right? Yeah.
see LA County fair on the door. This is where they have it. A Roadster with a Hemi. Got a blower. Got a Hemi that needs some valve covers.
Otherwise, I mean, you could try it, but because it's only 3 volts.
but you might, because that's free flowing inside the crankcase. Yeah. And this is basically going to do some activity. Yeah. But if you wanted to do that, I would say the best.
Nice coupe. It's got the aircraft seats. Got the dipstick spider. Yeah, we got a Phaeton. Phaeton at the Roadster Show. So next week, the Pomona, that will wrap up on the 22nd. That'll wrap up 4 years of every Pomona since it came back after the pandemic. And of course, August will be the Pomona-versary video. This first one I shot really was August 21. You see patinaed beetle. And then for some reason, Hot Rod Power Tour got scheduled on the weekend of Pomona, so I'm going to do the first 2 days of Hot Rod Power Tour West, and then the last day I'll have to do Pomona. All right, another Phaeton. See if I can get you in there. Okay, there you go. 42,000 on this one. See, we got a Bob's water transfer, where I'll most likely be going to the cruise night tonight. But I'm not destroyed by the end of the day. I'm not going to film it though, because I got enough to film this week. I covered it not that long ago.
Go. No, I got, yeah, I got to get back to this.
There you go, a Cushman, $100.
Back in the 80s.
That was a Vespa, and when Brett a person, we used to kind of make fun of these. There's a Cushman Eagle.
Get out, $10, hey.
So I never had these scooters, but all right, 36 Ford, 85,000 on this one. The interior smells new. You can smell the new interior. Got a coupe. Okay, that's good. There you go, front of a Ford, only $700. Hanging on your wall. Assuming that's what he used it for. Chevy, I think it's for sale. No phone number or price on it. So these guys will all be out here tomorrow. Maybe be some more vendors tomorrow. Who knows? So when you go to the actual show area, if you've never been here or seen the video, one side of the road is all Roadsters. The other side is everything else. And so that will be tomorrow's video, or maybe even we'll do some towards the end of today. C10. Some Lincoln hubcaps. Model T project. Got a little bit of rust.
Yeah, that's the thing about the golf cups. It makes you nervous because of the whole hubcap going down the road. But other than that, it's like, Jesus. And then, you're not finding enough set. But I'm like, okay, well, now am I that geek?
Cars, the swap meet is starting to fill in.
Yeah.
21 window. Now they got truck cabs. Bed's already sold. Like they've been out in the desert for a couple minutes. There you go, we got a Project Hot Rod. 26,000.
Put these boxes, the parts that go with it, underneath of it, and around it. I've had it on for years, there's no problem. But those guys just go to the dairy, you know. I was 65 coming here, you know, 60 miles from my house.
Cool custom. All right, 34 sedan delivery for sale, 25,000. There we go. Let me make a peek inside. I would estimate we were about halfway through the swap meet. We got 36
Oh yeah, it's in
Ford
between Tanaka
body.
and
There you go.
Elsinore. Okay, it's up in the mountain. It's so awesome. We're like 12 miles.
All right, same guy's got a 57. It's like a 150. 9,500. Two-door sedan. More toys and stuff. I've actually got the same truck, but mine's missing the bed. I got that exact same one. Mine was left outside in a garden for many years.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.
All sorts of stuff. T1 Merc with a flathead. This one is the Coupe 42,000 on this one. Hopefully, you can read the phone number. So he's owned it for 22 years. This is a sharp car. Got the wiper.
I'll see you later.
You'll haul this thing like nothing.
There you go, El Mirage.
I want to put it up to the wind caught it yesterday. Took it away a little bit, so I don't want to put it up. You do. Thank you.
But you helped me educate myself too late. Those are not free window.
The cutaway.
Kennedy Brothers.
C10. Looks like it's in progress. I see a sign on it. I'll bring his coupe. For sale sign with no info. I think there's actually a sign on the floorboard. Yep, there's your info. GMC cab over. Rat Fink. That's how you advertise for your business.
Saw you hauling in this thing yesterday when you came in.
Yeah, we did.
Guys got a little bit of everything. Got some Kelsey Hayes wires for Thunderbird. Plenty of cans. I actually have a bunch I need to take the original contents out of before I display them. At home. Auto Club one way sign. '55 Pontiac front end.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God. All right, dude, let's go.
Good stuff for Harleys.
For an interweb show?
That's for YouTube. Like metal toys as far as the eye can see. Harley Davidson.
Yeah, it's unbelievable shit, right? So look at the...
Metro 70. Bicycles.
Hey man, he's got a.
Eric's going to buy a bike. This guy actually put a phone number out. So.
Rolling these cars like I did.
There's an orange crate. We were talking about the orange crate earlier.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get out of your way there.
Oh, we'll get it. Just getting the whole line of bikes here.
He's on YouTube.
All right, more for sale vehicles. We'll start with the C10 short beds, square body. Bump side. There you go. There's the bump side. This one's actually a F350 camper special. Rod rolling in. Got OBS. It was a really nice OBS long bed extended cab, like two-tone, like the 90s two-tone. Brown and beige. Passed me on the freeway with like a very 90s looking topper on it. Got the billet wheel. There's the info on that. These would be exempted under Leno's law. Got little cans. I went up to Turlock swap meet early in the year. There's a lot of stuff like that. An old radio, the old Philco, Bakelite. Custom 60 Impala with a chop. It's to be in progress. There's the info on that.
No, not yet.
We got messed up scooters. It's not bad.
Custom Chevy. We got the big trophy.
Greg make it out here?
No, he just bought it.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's a great car.
Phillips 66 Shield. Like I said, I got all these sales, they have those cans, and I'm usually the only one looking at them. A lot of times they look at me like I'm crazy. Why are you buying these old like cans?
Don't have my name.
Got it.
Project Porsche. Cool Ford panel. Show the old shelving.
Yeah. I think it was bought right. I really do. I mean, it's probably one of the.
And a Roadster pickup for sale. 41,000 on that. goes for the teardrop.
The one guy was the.
Couple nice coupes. There you go, 9,500. Yeah, Ford shoebox. No other info, 13,500 on this one. Looks like it's caged and ready to race. The gumball machines.
I sent that to you. Oh, send it to her.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, we're still wandering the swap meet. Can't wait to see. Old man doing swap meet duties. All right, she's got a chop. It's Ford coupe. Still working our way through
This guy
the
right here that owns this, Walter.
Going through like a zigzag this area. One clip. So today is not too bad on the music. Tomorrow, oh my, that takes me all day to shoot. This is just the work up for the big one tomorrow. I remember the first time I shot it, I was like, wow. First time they had speakers up on a one of those scissor lifts. I think rolling into August, we got Ventura Nationals. That's always a fun one. That one's an all-day shoot. I can honestly say.
Yeah, well, I'm the only contractor. That when he told me.
A 40 coupe. This one's for sale. There's the info.
But that's cool. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Nice 50s custom.
What am I going to do? Who gives a fuck if you're going to figure it out?
Hey!
No.
So I can get to the interior here. I got a better shot of the interior. I was trying to get away from a very loud guy who I was assuming was about to yell an expletive. So, there you go. You got a Hemi with a blower and 6 carbs. Under construction. More traditional rods. Got plenty more swap meet to cover. Got a Woody, I think it's the first Woody we've seen. But tomorrow's a bigger day, so if you have a car, bring it out. A Packard 4-door sedan. And a Corvette. Well, that's dressed up like a fuelie. Six tail lights. Lincoln Zephyr convertible.
I save them. Then I got that machine at Hershey. I had to carry it all across.
All right, something a little different. 59 chassis Airflight trailer. There you go. Tow it home today.
Insurance.
I had one of these. I had a yellow and white one. It needed like some work many years ago. First, the chassis was always known for having the wings. Very cool travel trailer. Oh, 5-window coupe for sale. 260 Windsor. There's the info on that. Outrotted in 1950 in West Covina. There's the phone number. Okay, got it. So it's actually a 289 Windsor. Had a 260 air cleaner. There you go, 39 Ford Coupe project. Guys who keep bugging me in my 40s, these are out here. There you go. 2950. This one's a bit of a shell. Short bed Ford 1960s. L56 Lincoln Premier. Open to offers, he says. I have one of these that belonged to my dad. It's like beautiful car. Like it's done. So eventually I will sit in the garage at my sister's right now. Now I see my dad's was his favorite car he ever owned. So I always kind of held on to it. The olds for $13,552 olds. I'll bring you the sign here in a minute. The Rocket 88. See info on the Oldsmobile. Hopefully that's long enough. If you need a push car for your dragster, or land speed car, here you go. Oh, $16,500 on this one.
And the Mercs, like you have to know the difference. Because like when you look after that wheel well, stretch that Merc.
So new here, McKay.
Where Roadsters go, 6. 9, 6. Yeah, so Mustang Falcon 6, probably like a 200 or a 170. Molly pickup. This goes on Power Tour a couple of years ago. Talked to this guy a few times. Here we got a 40 convertible. Oh, there's not no price. $29,500 on this one. I don't see a number on it. Again, most of these will be out here tomorrow. If you happen to catch it quick enough. So it might be on sale. That's why this one's a 39. Looking at the headlights. All these cars will be out here tomorrow. All right, 56 Ford Crown Victoria. It's got the Thunderbird 312. Y block. And a 59 El Camino. Just the right patina on this one. It is for sale. There is the info. I'm gonna hold that because yeah, that's right. Okay. So you just drove it in from LA all the way to Pomona. Better look at the interior. Looks like it was done probably in the 70s. It's there. It's a 59 El Camino. It's the one everybody wants. That's tagged at 98. I gotta get this Suburban. So I've got my Suburban over in the car show area. Kind of want my satellite to be just something I can bring to the shows out here. They have all my stuff in it. My waters, my food, extra camera gear, stuff like that. Got a Mustang scooter for sale. Don't see these very often. 2,500. Got more toys and things.
Bracket that sits on top and has a long channel
This guy's got all kinds of stuff. You want a mannequin in a car? There you go. An Elvis on air. A lamp made out of a fire extinguisher. They got you covered. Is that 2 parlor wall art? Sure. Old Glory. Required.
If you want to, whatever you want.
We got Bob and Bob. I think it's telling me I need to go to Bob's tonight. We go to Dogtown.
I don't know what was.
Hey, I took a break a few minutes ago. Just didn't sit down. I just talked to some guys I know, and it actually kind of refreshed me. It's pretty good. Normally I say I have to sit down for a couple Fords over here. I told the story to some guy, but first time I came to this was probably in the late 80s. My mother drove me out here before I had a driver's license. Came to the LA Roadsters. So that's how long that's been. I've come to the show.
Yeah, walk away.
Go with a flathead. Still rolling in. There you got Porsche. Something a little bit different. I have already been here 4 hours filming. So that's why. So if you wonder why I can't do the show and the swap meet in the same day, that's why. 33 Ford. 35,000 could be yours.
This never was just one. You want to make it a little bigger.
All right, Ford Coupe. Flathead powered. For sale. It's on a plate, so you know it's good. 16,500. Earl Scheib will paint any car for $29.95. Actually, one of the tin cans I found recently was a can of Earl Scheib touch-up paint on a metal can.
There's an original. The car was all filled with real bond.
A Merc convertible for sale. $19,000 on this one. 56 model. Here's the info. Looks like it needs the fabric on the top. Sweet. Yeah, nail head. Nail head in a Roadster. Come around here.
Hey, can anybody get the potato and macaroni salad in my truck? Right now. No, it's on ice. Don't worry. I hope so. Don't worry, you have
And a Volkswagen. So I think I got to put tires on the Volkswagen. That's an oval window. This one is for sale. 62,000. So built in 54. Former show car.
George? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we went to his house. Yeah, we went picnicking in his house. Have you seen that little mouse? They had a mouse in there that runs around. Oh yeah.
It was last tagged in 76. Washington State, where I'll be next month filming Good Guys with my daughter. That should make for an interesting trip. I've never taken her on like a mega road trip like that. I think we've just done like Vegas, San Francisco, and San Diego, places like that. And I said, yeah, before you're, you know, she's almost 16. I said, it's time to take on a really good road trip. A Ford panel. Delivery. She's got all of patina. Second gen Econo 100 Shorty van. This van's a rockin'. You know what not to do. 70s goodness for you. 62 CAD. We've had any Cadillacs today? I don't think we've had any Cadillacs today. Well, here's a Cadillac. We had a couple of Lincolns earlier. Got that Zephyr in the 56. That was the first Cadillac we've had of the day. Triumph. Dodge pickup.
And nobody could get in and out of there.
You couldn't go 395?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let's go find some. I'm in.
Good job, Mike.
Good dog.
Do Mike.
It's good. Nice Ford coupe. Coupe that's for sale. 75,000. Featuring Rod Custom, December 55, May 56.
Young man started.
25 years. 26.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Black with a blower. I believe they have some dragsters tomorrow. Usually they did last year, I believe. Did the Cackle Fest. Just filming all the vintage drag race events at Irwindale.
Oh, these are the headers.
That's a huge loss. Oh, thanks. LT pickup. So when you thought we only had one Cadillac in the video, I got a 61 convertible. This coupe. All right, 61 Econo pickup. That's the info on that. So it's got a 300-inch 6 in it. So I have the correct tailgate. Yeah, the correct tailgates are kind of hard to come by. They would say Ford in the back. They were extremely prone to rusting. Coca-Cola van.
Good, good.
Bring you the price on this one. Peugeot. 1860 Peugeot. Here we go. Model A coupe in progress. Here comes that Oldsmobile again. He's still rolling around. All right, here's another Oldsmobile. This one's for sale. We're late in the video now. 62 Starfire. Call Mike, different Mike. A little restoration work. Got a Falcon. It's written in 80s digital. 80s digital watch font. Casio. Nice Falcon. It's been in a magazine, so you know it's good. It was in 2004. It was in Popular Hot Rodding. Yeah, we're gonna get a couple more vehicles out here in the swap meet area. I've been here a mighty long time. Talked to a lot of people too, so that's good. Guess I will go to the Suburban, eat my lunch, and edit my video. I'm hoping to have this one up today. If it is up today, I'm gonna try to get tomorrow's video up tomorrow, because it would be hard to get tomorrow's video up today, because that would create a disruption in the space-time continuum. And then Sunday, hopefully get Brea show up the same day as well. All right, that's going to wrap things up here at the Fairplex in Pomona for LA Roadsters Friday swap meet video. Tomorrow we are back for the car show, which is right over there. Sunday we're going to be doing the Father's Day show in Brea, the Cruise in Brea show. So lots of great videos for you guys this weekend. Check out that tentative list, which will be posted in the comment section pinned at the top shortly after the video post. Like, subscribe, leave some comments, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.